Hi, I'm Monique Burns coming to you today from beautiful sunny Detroit, Michigan. Even though it is December of 2021, I wanted you to see this house. We're gonna go inside and see the progress of the renovation. I've got a playlist, the Wayburn renovation playlist. You should definitely look for that, but check this out. This is a street where a lot of the old houses, like that one right there, has been taken down. Houses like that have been taken down, and you can see these newer build houses have gone up. And you see behind me is vacant lots. You see a lot of that in Detroit, which are just ripe for people to put in new houses. But right now you can still buy the original houses for less than it costs to build a new house. So that's what a lot of people are doing. Like us, we go in, we buy houses in Detroit, my husband and I, and we renovate them, and we sell them with a tenant in it to investors from all over the country and all over the world. You'd be surprised how great the pricing is. Check below, I can give you a link to that. But I've got lots of videos on this channel all about Detroit, about investing in Detroit, about the unique things of investing in Detroit, why you should invest. So at the end of this video, you'll see a link to my Detroit playlist, but be sure you subscribe to see everything that we have going on here, because there's never a dull moment. It's so much fun. Let's go inside and I'll have Jeff, our head renovator, in there walk us through what has happened since last week when I was here. In my last video, I put a clip on how to make screens because I could not visualize it, and I just walked in on Jeff making a screen. You gotta see this.
This is the easy part. The part that most people mess up is when you measure a window, you have to subtract 1.5 inches from each piece you cut, because these corner pieces are 3/4 of an inch. Each corner piece is 3/4 of an inch, so being 4 sides, 2 corners equal 1.5 inches.
So this is the kit?
I've got the kits out here. Yeah, this is after the kit's open, and so it comes with four pieces like this that already have the wire in them. You cut them down to size, you put your corner pieces in there. There's what's called springs. It's just like a curved piece of metal to help hold it in place, and you measure and cut and put them in place.
The video that I did the clip of, she had a little tool that was round. Oh yeah, there it is. That you do in the crack to push the
it puts
plastic thing in there?
Yep, it puts the wire back into place. Wire is not a technical term. I don't remember what it's really called.
You're not Home Depot Debbie.
No.
The last video I had a clip of Home Depot Debbie.
Oh yeah, I think I've seen that video.
They have to put in like this.
Today's the last day here. Just finishing up with screens. We put door handles in, doing a little bit of touch-up work. I'm going to put some flat metal in between or over the seams in between the different rooms on the flooring. Let's see, I don't know if countertop was in last time or not, but all the countertops are in. This white's not bad. I like it. It's easy to clean. It stays clean. The whites. Yeah, sorry. The reason we get this countertop is because it's cheap. But it's cheap because they have a ton of it. It's not cheap because it's cheaply made. It's the same quality as several other colors, but this white just seems to be less expensive than others. So we use it, and it keeps the kitchens nice and bright. What you see, we're all done with painting and everything. The bathroom's all put together. We got rid of what was there. There was a huge mirror in here before, right? So yeah, we got rid of that. Hung a 30-inch mirror. LED lights everywhere. This bathroom is really bright actually, because there's a vent fan and an extra light in here for whatever reason, but it's really bright. This window, we're still waiting on it. We got probably another 10 business days before it's in. But that'll come out, and the new window will go in really fast.
How fast did we get windows before all this shortage problem?
Oh, within the week, 5 days. Even custom made windows, 5 days. Now it's 3 weeks. Unless you have a big order, it's 6 to 8 weeks. So I mean, even custom sized doors are 10 or 12 weeks out right now. It's ridiculous. We can't get blinds. So I'm traveling Michigan this weekend. I might be able to gather all the blinds. Bedrooms are all finished up here in painted. Nice closet space in all these bedrooms. Decent sized closets. So,
Yeah, really nice.
yep. So
And this will be carpeted
this will all be carpeted, yeah.
right before the move-in.
Yep. And you see, like you just mentioned before about the tacky noise underneath this. Well, all that flooring downstairs I put in has this under it, and you can't even hear that tacky noise anymore. So once the padding and carpet's on this, it'll be the same way. You won't hear it. The bedroom walls and all brand new smoke detectors and carbon monoxide alarms, smoking carbon in every room. So
And that's because the city of Detroit requires that now.
requires it, yeah. And these are all hardwired also. So once one goes off, the whole house goes off.
So if somebody's cooking something greasy,
Well, there's no smokes anywhere near. There's no smokes in the kitchen, the dining room, or the living room down there. The closest smoke to any of that, I believe, is at the bottom of the stairs here. So if you're cooking something greasy, you have the kitchen window open and dining room window open, it should be fine. But, you know, we all set our alarms off sometimes. The master bedroom. Once again, it's a nice big bedroom. We left this glass shelf here because it's fine. We're cleaning it up. It's a nice little shelf, you know, maybe stick a TV or something on it. Master bedroom. Nice big bedroom there. Not bedroom, closet. That's pretty much it. I don't know if you didn't get a look at the bathroom here. The bathroom, Raphael's doing a little more patching. We're getting a lot of bubbles in here, which is usually from soap, scum on the walls. You know, we wash the walls, but there's only so much you can do about that. So he's repatching it, and we'll touch it back up before we leave today.
oh, the trim looks good.
The trim, yep, and cleaned up the shower, spent half a day scrubbing that. Oh yeah, the PVC pipes downstairs, half of them, the drainage, the sewage lines aren't glued together. So once I got the sinks in and started running lines, I hear water running in the basement, and sure enough, there's pipes that are not hooked together all the way. So, you know, I just glue them and stick them back together. One of them I actually had to open up the back of the kitchen sink downstairs, the wall. I had to open that up and replace a pipe. You know, it is what it is.
Is that normal in a house when you take it over, or is that like possibly shop class stuff?
I didn't expect it in this house at all because it's a newer house. It's all PVC. Usually you don't have any problem with that. So I think it's because this was a training house that was the situation. Older houses is all galvanized going out. And I can usually tell if there's a problem or not because you can just look at galvanized and see if it's really rusted. Or, you know, the black pipe, the iron, you can tell if that's rusted or cracked, and you know, I can tell whether I need to work on that or not right away. This house, I didn't know it until I actually had fixtures in and had running water, which was just the beginning of this week, you know, so here we are at the end of the job and I'm still doing a little bit of plumbing, but that's how it goes sometimes. It's not a big deal, unless I have to tear open walls, which I haven't had to do in this one yet. So.
But you've done that before.
Yeah, probably most of them.